Supernatural, 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 something supernatural. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. Hopefully that wasn't too painful for you guys, but if you liked the way that seemed like it was supposed to sound, you should go check out Ben Rector's song Supernatural. It's pretty fun. Features Dave Koz, who's an awesome saxophonist. That's probably how you say it, saxophone player. So yeah, that's my little plug for someone who's much more popular than I am. Maybe someday he'll return the favor if he ever hears about Redemption and figures out what it is. I don't know. But anyways, what are we doing? We're playing with the supernatural themes in GoC. The angels and the demons, the two themes that we have yet to really focus on or go into from GoC Phase 2. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. We haven't fully gone into Nativity yet, which I was expecting there to be around 5 in the Swiss part of the Lackey Grand Prix. I think I complained about this last week too, but here I am again. We'll get Nativity full on at some point here, but for now I wanted to get the angels and the demons, and we did a little bit of angels last week, but not really a lot of them. We had 5 of these heroes, and I think 1 of these enhancements, I guess 2 if you count Angel Party and Reserve. But yeah, definitely not enough to feel confident that I had really explored the theme, or at least what GoC has to offer, because if you'll notice, these are all GoC cards. What? I thought this was a Lackey Grand Prix game. Well, as you see in the title, this is a Lackey Grand Prix game. It's also GoC only because Xonathan, Gomez, and I were paired up against each other. We both played in the GoC only tournament that was hosted, the online tournament that was hosted a couple of weeks ago, and we had fun. We talked a little bit about this in the beginning of the game, so I won't go into that in too much detail, but it was pretty fun, and I was kind of hey, how do you feel about playing GoC only for the channel and for the Lackey Grand Prix game? Why not? And he was down for it, so we went for it. It was a lot of fun, and he also played demons, so we'll get to see pretty much everything I think that that GoC has to offer with demons, and his offense was pretty solid. It's the same one that he used in the GoC only tournament, which I didn't record any footage of that, so you probably don't know what it is unless you were also playing. But yeah, it's a pretty solid offense, really strong for GoC only. And then I'm playing angels, which are pretty well suited to fight against demons, rightfully so. So turned out to be a really fun game, really close game, and I think that you guys will enjoy it. I'm sure. I'm hoping. Let me know if you do in the comments or something like that, or you can critique my deck or my singing if you want. That that's okay too. But one thing that I noticed before I get too much into the deck or go over what we have here, I thought it was kind of coincidental, I guess, that in my weekly Bible study we were studying Matthew 12 22 through 50, I think, and that's where this guy comes in, or at least it's one of the places where he's mentioned in the New Testament here, Big Bubby. And Matthew 12:24, it's where Jesus is he casts out this demon, he casts this demon out of this demon possessed guy who's blind, and he's deaf, or I guess it says mute, but the Greek word I believe is the same for those, so it's probably both. Usually those go together, but either way, Jesus cast out the demon, healed the guy, and the Pharisees saw this and they were like, cast out a demon, you know what, I know where he's getting his power from. Beelzebub, the prince of demons. Yeah. And then Jesus is like, really? Like that's the conclusion you come to after all of this, just because you don't want to admit that I'm the Messiah, the son of David, like the people were saying. And then he goes into the whole, Abraham Lincoln quote, that, he reaches back into his pithy quotes from Abraham Lincoln, is like, a house divided against itself cannot stand, which that's where this card comes from. We've got others there too. Of course, this is the Luke rendition of it. And yes, I know Abraham Lincoln was quoting Jesus from the Bible, not the other way around. You can put that in the comments if you want. I'm sure it's already there. You probably already did it. I know. But then also, sin and blasphemy, that's from Matthew 12, which is a few verses later, where when Jesus is like, really, he really comes at the Pharisees here, because like, this is a big deal, and you're denying the power of the Holy Spirit, what he's doing through Jesus, like denying his miracles, that it's coming from God. And I guess I'll read the NASB version here, because it's on the card. Therefore I say to you, every sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven people, but blasphemy against the Spirit shall not be forgiven. Now, I like the way that the NIV translates that, because it says every kind of sin can be forgiven, but blasphemy against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. So basically, it's you're reading it in this version, it kind of sounds like, oh, blasphemy against the Spirit is not sin, because it shall not be forgiven. But every sin and blasphemy shall be. No, that's not what it means. It's just that God can forgive our sins, any sin, but he's not going to forgive that one, because if you blaspheme against the Holy Spirit, you're denying who God is, and that's kind of the whole, that's the way that you're forgiven, if you understand who God is and what he's done for us. And yeah, I just thought that was like, that it's one of the things that we sometimes forget when we're playing Redemption. It's based on the Bible. There's a reason that we're not playing Magic here. There's a reason I'm not doing a Magic the Gathering channel or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that. And it's because this game is really, it's rooted in the Word, and there are definitely these themes there, and it's kind of cool to make some of those connections with these cards sometimes, where it's like, oh, this card and that card, they're from the same story. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the deck. Hopefully that was interesting enough for some of you. Some of you can now go read Matthew 12, and yeah, I think it's a good passage to remind us whose side we're on, and also to think about the reality of spiritual warfare and what it looks like, what it means, and yeah, it's cool stuff. So we're going to be doing a little bit of digital card spiritual warfare here. Fighting with angels and demons in Redemption. And let's just start left to right here with the Lost Souls. Lost Souls are easy because there's not really any meek Lost Soul synergies in this deck, so I used every single special ability Lost Soul that I could, which there are only 7 of them in the set. So I've got 1 meek Lost Soul because, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in order to get the full experience with all of these 2 themes, I shoved pretty much every card that I could in here. I think I had to cut a few of them, but pretty much every Silver Hero, every Orange Evil character, they're all in here somewhere in the reserve or in the deck, and their enhancements and stuff. Like I've got stuff that definitely could be cut, but for 1, a little bit crushed for time. For 2, a little bit lazy. And for 3, I was like, it's not like I'm trying to get to my Son of God and Second Coming or something, so might as well just have all my resources available, have a little bit of a bigger defense, and just have fun with it. Try the new stuff out and see what's actually worth keeping and what's worth cutting. So anyways, 8 cards, or 8 Lost Souls, 63 cards. We didn't quite get all of the dominance that we could in here. I think there's also 7 dominance. I think I'm missing Burial and Voice from Heaven. Voice from Heaven, probably not really necessary. Burial, could definitely be in here, especially, you know, there's some synergy with Suicidal Swine Stampede. Ugh, lots of S sounds there. Where you play that to shuffle all of your Lost Souls away, and then hopefully you only draw like one of them or maybe two of them at a time, and then you can use Burial to just, you know, send them to the bottom, hopefully get a block there. And so I think that it probably does belong in the deck. I think it's versatile enough, even to the point where, like, you know, in GoC Only, I think a good strategy for Harvest Time is, if you don't need it to, you know, generate Lost Souls, because, you know, maybe your opponent already has them out, maybe you're not too worried about Burial or something like that, you can use it kind of defensively, where you play it as your opponent is winning the battle to grab undesirables out of your deck and then give it to them. Well, you could also use your Burial to underdeck undesirables after they search for it to make sure that they can't give it to you. So, you know, little tricks that you can do there. I kind of like the back and forth with Harvest Time and Burial in GoC. I think that is kind of a fun interaction of, like, you know, everybody's gonna probably have both of them in their deck, and so kind of, you know, going back and forth with both of them, it's kind of fun. Anyways, Golgotha just makes sense to have in here. Get some CBP action with the enhancements, get any one of these awesome evil characters out, probably Sordid Spirit because he goes to like everyone else. Artifacts, we've got 5, which is maybe more than is needed in most like GoC decks, but I think with 63 cards it's probably okay, because we've got, like, we're probably not going to draw very many of them right away, or, like, you know, they'll be a little bit more spread out on average, and they're all pretty decent to just have active whenever you can or whenever you have them. And I guess maybe the cross you'll want to time a little bit differently, and maybe 30 pieces of silver you won't want to use right away, but all decent cards to have access to and just kind of have as static, like, ongoing abilities and stuff. And fortresses, these are probably the best 2 fortresses in terms of, like, their respective themes in GoC. I don't know, Herod's Temple is, of course, pretty good as well. Bethlehem Stable probably should be in here as well. I think that would expand the reserve access that Mono Silver has, which isn't, like, huge in GoC. So yeah, GoC doesn't, or Mono Silver doesn't really have access to good seed unless you want to, like, splash some of the, you know, splash it with something else, like if you're doing Silver and Nativity or Silver Empty Tomb or something like that. But yeah, Silver by itself, not really going to be able to make use of good seed, and so I think you're going to want to try to make up some of the reserve access in other ways. Maybe you just use a defense that has a lot more reserve access. Orange has a decent amount, but I don't think it's, like, anywhere close to the most. So yeah, maybe you just kind of have a more defensive reserve and use a different defense. But Angels and Demons are great to work together. Anyways, Chamber is really good. Just save your Angels and just keep on throwing them into battle and saving them, because yeah, Chamber is really good. Plays a set aside, or protects you, or basically kind of protects itself from most things in the format. Possessing Spirit is able to negate it, but if you have Chamber and an Angel in it first, then it prevents Possessing Spirit, so then you'd be all set. Gates of Hell, add to battle, really good in a kind of limited format like this, where you're not going to have quite as many options for adding to battle or getting, like, dominant blocks and that kind of stuff. So that makes choose the blocker heroes and, you know, the kind of those consistent, like, auto rescues, like no, not necessarily auto rescues, but like Resurrection to abandon John and Matthias. Like, that's a pretty strong rescue because you're tossing next and then bouncing the evil character. Having an add to battle option with something like Gates of Hell is pretty strong, and don't know that the other defenses really have that. Maybe High Priest Palace lets you add to battle. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, Gates of Hell, pretty strong card in that regard, especially in this format. So Keeping on going. All right, we've got Judas in to help out the defense. He is the token human of the deck, not an actual token. I guess we'll talk about those later. You might have seen that I have 28 cards in my tokens pile here. Surprise. But not quite surprise. I suppose that was probably, I guess kind of teasing a little bit. I don't actually have the token, like the tokens aren't actually in Lackey yet, unless you're watching this in the future, like, farther in the future where the tokens are in Lackey. But as of the release of this video, and probably for at least the next week or two, maybe more, who knows, the tokens will not be in there. I do have the capability of putting them in there, at least for myself and for Xonathan, because we were playing each other, but not yet in an official capacity. I'm trying to get everything together for that and get like the GoC promos in there, and maybe, hopefully, the new Son of God seasonal promo as well. So we'll see when that happens, but for now we can just look at them here. They're pretty cool. So Judas, he does things restricting dominance, bans the demons. Yeah, I felt like he was probably useful. He might be one of the cards that could get cut if you were trying to get down to like 50 and 56, then maybe 30 pieces of silver could go along with him. He's really just there for like that synergy, I think. Like 30 pieces of silver doesn't feel all that great when you have to give them 30 pieces. Maybe it's good if you're like, if you have a Resurrection Revealer or something else negating their neutral cards, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought that it would be kind of fun to try that out. And the actual, like, the good dominant restrict is pretty good, because a lot of these good dominants want to be played during battle. So like Resurrection, Grapes of Wrath, Crowd's Choice. Crowd's Choice not necessarily, but the people will want to play it during battle in order to search for whatever battle winner they need for that situation, or something like that. So definitely good there. Probably won't use the hero side too much, but in a pinch we can, just to have that draw counter down, and then maybe go in and use Expelled from Heaven or something like that, or just Gabriel and Bandit Judas to draw 2. Also pretty good. Just make sure you don't turn off your Ministering Spirit Unity if you think you need it. I guess that's also a draw counter, so I don't know, kind of a toss-up. Judas is definitely the better one, but yeah. Anyways, we've got Suicidal Swine Stampede, mostly going to be used as an evil enhancement, sometimes used as a character, because, as I mentioned, the orange reserve access isn't like super strong and like reliable. Like, you're probably not going to get all of the defensive cards out of your reserve by the end of the game, but it's more of just like, you give yourself some options that you can access with either Swine Stampede or Sordid Spirit, or Sin and Blasphemy for enhancements, or Restless Spirit for any NT orange card, which is nice because it's broad, but also like grabbing a character isn't necessarily going to help you in that situation, unless I guess you've got gates or something to add it to battle. But anyways, Deafening Spirit, great card. This is definitely a must for really any orange defense at this point, I think. Like, I don't know, orange is like big baddies and then negating stuff. Like, that's pretty good, because you can reuse this fairly easily. So if you play Deafening Spirit, it converts to you can convert it to an evil character if you play it as an enhancement, and then you can use something like, I don't know, Prince of this World to block, be protected from lone heroes and dominance, and then you can bounce Deafening Spirit, and then you have a negate in hand to help with the block. Like, yeah, pretty solid card. Neat little combo there. Also have other ways to bounce it, like Wheaten Tears, or I guess you can underdeck it with Star Ability on Expelled from Heaven. So yeah, that's an option there. Offense, we've just got pretty much all the angels. We threw a couple of them into reserve. They're all pretty good. Guardians from Glory could maybe be cut. It is kind of nice to stop like your opponent's Suicidal Swine Stampede or Burial or something, and you just throw them in the banning chain. But usually what we're going to be doing is just basically what we were doing last week of putting Gabriel, Expatriator into battle, and then either banning to Magnifying Multitude or Legion of Angels to get the Protect and draw, or get the Negate and draw. Like, they're both really good options, and I think especially, well, I wouldn't really even say especially one or the other. They're both just like really good but different options. So it's very strong if you have both of them available. You can just kind of see what your opponent's defense is doing and try to make the right decision there. And then if you make the wrong decision and they have something to get rid of all your angels, you just put them in chamber and try again next turn. It's great. So the rest of the offense is basically just going to help that out. Angel of Harvest can make some lost souls to go after. If there's soul droughting, Angel of Warning can get your Chamber of Angels out right away or get some hand information. Heavenly Host will help set up some nice big Star of Bethlehem action. That's, I guess, another way to reset your Deafening Spirit is by attacking with your Heavenly Host token to underdeck it. Probably not the best, but yeah, that's pretty much what the offensive strategy is going to be. Get big, negate stuff, and then we've got plenty of battle winners and negates that work together with that. So we've got Expelled from Heaven, which negates, Lost Child Found, which interrupts, Child is Born interrupts, Gathering of Angels and Striking Herod both interrupt, and Sword of Light negates. So like that's kind of the main and the Annunciation, of course, is like pretty much the best one because there's really not a whole lot of CBP evil enhancements in GoC, and so if you use the Annunciation to negate whatever they were trying to do to get rid of all your angels, then you pretty much just win the battle. In most cases. There are probably exceptions that I'm not thinking about, but definitely want to be using the Annunciation in battle with this deck, I think, like in most cases. And we also have a few cards that are mostly in here for the star abilities, but still decent. Like if I was going down to 50, 56, like Flight into Egypt would probably be cut. Stone Rolled Away would probably be cut because, as you can see, there's no Empty Tomb here, so we don't get the negate and underdeck part, just the underdeck. But we also have the star ability, which, like, this card was going to be cut. And then I thought about it with the star ability and having Star of Bethlehem. There's really not much artifact removal in the set. Like, I think Power in the Spirit can discard neutral cards, and like Resurrection Revealer can negate neutral cards, but like Crown of Thorns or something, there's not really any way to stop that, especially with Angels and Demons. So Stone Rolled Away, you've got Star of Bethlehem to activate the star ability, and you can just snipe one of their artifacts. That seems pretty good. I figure that's probably worth it. Plus, it deals with all the evil characters in battle, which is good for... there's like a lot of banding in GoC, so cards like that, Burning Up the Chaff, and Wheaten and Tears are going to be pretty useful in that regard, I think. And Burning Up the Chaff also has a nice star ability to use with Star of Bethlehem. It doesn't just discard an evil card, or maybe it was evil character like it did in playtesting. It has to be in territory now, but I think that was mentioned at one point. But maybe on like the podcast, but it's still pretty good. Like if you get your opponent down to just a few evil characters, maybe even one, or maybe they have a possessing spirit on one of your heroes, use Burning Up the Chaff to discard it. It's pretty sweet. Or use the star ability with Star of Bethlehem, or when you draw it in your draw 3, you can definitely do that too. So anyways, with the defense, the theme of orange in GoC is the place theme, which was difficult to make balanced, or like make balanced, but also like good enough, I guess, like from being a part of the playtesting and then also hearing kind of what the card creators were going through, some of their processes and whatnot, thinking it was kind of hard to find a balance between like, is this, how do we make this playable without making it too strong? And I think they did a pretty good job of finding that balance, combining the place abilities with like battle winners and that kind of stuff, so it makes it just a little bit more flexible but not too overpowered, where you can play a card like Destructive Sin but in territory, but then you're not going to get the battle benefit. You're just going to be slowing down your opponent. So it's kind of like the same thing with Hate the Light. And I think that that's a good way to go about it. I guess it makes it so that you have some battle winners, but you also are, you know, really working with that theme of placing stuff. And some of these cards are really cool and creative, like the accumulator, making some tokens and then placing them on heroes, and um, getting that protection with Restless Spirit is really key. And also, like Hate the Light is important, because if your opponent, like if you place some, you know, Wicked Spirit or Violent Possessor tokens on your opponent's heroes, then they can just bounce them with their Oath of Purity or Temple Veil or Book of the Law or whatever. So Hate the Light is a very cool ability, I think, and it stops banding and all that, makes your Prince of the World pretty good. So lots of neat tricks that you can use with the GoC Orange. Will it be better than just like regular mono orange? Like, you know, constructed typical orange of just doing the big baddies with the negates? Like, I don't know if it'll necessarily be better, but I think it's definitely, like, I mean, for one, it's definitely fun to play, and it's definitely in there. Like, it's not just like completely like a complete flop or anything. Like, it's, you know, it's definitely a good theme. So that's, I mean, that's pretty much, well, you guys will see it all in the game. I will say, like, House Divided, don't sleep on that card. It works in decks like this where, like, look at this, all mono Brigade, mono Icon cards, except for Gabriel. But with Angels, I mean, you know, I can just toss Gabriel into Chamber when I play House Divided, and then he comes back. And so with an offense like this and a defense like this, like, House Divided is going to be really nice to build around. And you have to remember that it works similar to like Chronicles of the Kings, where, you know, you're not just like interrupting and discarding the enhancements that have already been played, but you're also, there's an ongoing prevent associated with it, and so they can't negate it with, you know, something that's like the Annunciation, or try to interrupt it with The Child is Born or Lost Child Found or something. They have to have a mono Brigade answer, or something that cannot be prevented, I guess. But yeah, I think it's a pretty solid card, and if you have a placed orange card, then it gets around your opponent's Herod's Temple. Take out all those Disciples and Empty Tomb heroes, a lot of the Nativity heroes. So, like, if you're going to build around this, especially, or I guess particularly in GoC only, I would say either do it with Angels or NT Gold. Probably Angels, because I think the synergy there is just a little bit better, but NT Gold also works. So yeah, like I said, not a whole lot of like consistent reserve access. So maybe Bethlehem Stable slots in, and a few of these Nativity cards go into reserve, and swap out for some of the stuff that might not necessarily need or might not necessarily get to, like Comforting Cherubs. Not necessarily gonna do a whole lot in this deck other than maybe draw a few cards or play a Lost Soul in a pinch. But yeah, I think that that's probably where I would go if I were to, you know, really tune this deck down a little bit. And yeah, I'm really glad though that we're doing GoC only, because then we really get to focus on the GoC cards that are played in these themes, and really kind of getting, you know, the cards like Striking Herod that probably wouldn't get played in Constructed, but in GoC only, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, not very good when your opponent is playing demons, but yeah, whatever. You do what you can. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video, because it's already been a long intro. I did a whole musical number and a Bible study and a deck overview, so let's go ahead and get into the game after this quick word from me about our sponsors. I was going to say this quick word from our sponsors, but it's me that's talking, in case you don't know, in that little clip that you're about to watch before we get into the game. Yeah. This video is sponsored by Your Turn Games, a retailer of Redemption CCG with various products, such as singles, sealed product, and great deals on bundles like battle boxes and grab bags. They also have pre-built decks, such as Challenger decks in the $55 range, Contender decks in the $80 to $95 range, and Champion decks in the this deck just placed at Nationals last year dollar range. They also have card supplies to keep you caught up on all of your gaming needs, and at no cost to you, they have Redemption resources such as the latest Redemption news, rules, tournaments that are coming up, and Redemption content such as this. So head on over to yourturngames.biz today, and a big thank you to them for supporting this content. Alright, timer has begun.
Okay. Should we roll first?
Suppose I can roll now after we draw.
Oh wow, no souls. That is the first game in so long.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is the first game in this Grand Prix that I've actually drawn souls on the draw 8, so.
Ooh.
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
4.
Right. You have the power of choice.
I guess I'll go first.
Cool. Got any stars?
Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You can't draw from the reserve, but you can discard a card out of a reserve?
No. Not until... No cards can be removed from any reserve until round 2.
Okay. So I have 2 stars.
Okay.
We'll do Simon Peter. Play Meek's Disciple from deck. Let's see. We'll go with Bias.
Mm-hmm. So I suppose to give everyone the background of where this is coming from. So Xonathan and I played in the GoC Only tournament a couple weeks ago, was it? It wasn't last weekend, was it? Oh, yeah, it was last Friday. That's right.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun. We had 4 of us playing. In the first round, we played each other, and in both games, all 4 players rescued 1 lost soul each. So
why can't I pull...
What's that?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
I was trying to top deck him, and for some reason it's like not right clicking.
You can just drag him to the deck tab, and it will put him on top.
Oh, the tilting menu is up. There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I somehow misclicked that. My bad.
That's alright.
Those are my stars.
Okay, and then Matthias is Meek, right?
Yep.
I'm just gonna flip him, and then I will use 1 star to play a lost soul from your deck. Aha.
Ooh.
That's the wrong one. Go to others all. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Yes, everybody rescued 1 lost soul in the first round. And that was... And now we just gotta get back to, or get to, kind of the, settle it once and for all, who's the GoC Only champion, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, you won the local, but yeah, I'll take that.
So, yeah, I guess after we tied, we both beat our opponents in the second and third rounds, but I got 2 full wins, and Xonathan, I think you got a full win and a timeout win, is that right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Meatclaw Soul for you. I've got my Galileans. Hmm. Trying to decide if that's worth using or not. I mean, probably. No, actually, I'm fine with what I got.
Okay. So I'm good to start my turn.
Go for it.
All right. So I don't draw. So I've never played with orange yet, so this is my first game. I drop this dude. I make these tokens now. Is that right?
Yep. Well, you may do it now, but you'd only your only other opportunities to do it would be like if he was bounced or if you blocked with him when his ability activates again. But
Oh,
if you
okay.
do it now, you can't do it for the rest of the game.
Oh, that's a bummer. I'm glad I asked you about that. Okay. I'm going to play Good Seed on this guy. And I won't do anything. And I guess I'll just kind of see what you got.
Oh, jeez.
Convert this card to make or reveal a good dominant from hand. I guess. It's cannot be interrupted, so that won't matter. Yeah, I'll reveal a good dominant from hand. I'll reveal. Sorry, that one.
Okay. Well, I mean, for GoC only, you probably get more than you might typically, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
yep.
Oh, you're playing demons too. Oh no.
I mean, if you've been keeping up with my videos, then you'd kind of have to narrow it down to that's what I've got left of GoC Phase 2 is Angels and Demons, so here we are.
All right, so I'm good with your hand, and I'll draw 5.
Sounds good.
Wow, I gotta say that is a lackluster draw for
You're
what
disappointed?
I was hoping. Yeah, a little disappointed.
Well, I'm going to block with the Thief. I will negate your Good Seed. Kind of wish I had a character and territory to discard so I could take it, but that's alright.
Oh.
Negating it for now is sufficient, I think. Now I will exchange for a generic demon or a thief. I don't think I want that one. Can't do that one. Kind of like that one. You're a 6/4.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Ugh. The wording on that is unfortunate. Alright. I will do Evil Spawn. And I can take an orange Gospel Enhancement from deck, which will be, I believe, I too have not played orange yet, so I'm just trying to figure out all this stuff.
Sounds like a repeat of our last game.
A little bit, yeah. At least with Lackey, though, we'll be able to read each other's cards without having to ask the other person to read them.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think that this one makes the most sense. We'll go with Deafening Spirit. And I believe it is Mutual Destruction.
Ooh.
Your initiative.
Well, like I said, it was an unfortunate draw. So I'm gonna pass. I'll take my. I was kind of hoping more on good seed.
Oh,
Should
sure.
have.
Um, hmm. Is that worth doing right now? Um, I mean, if you pass, then maybe this is a safe play. I'm gonna play Deafening Spirit, and I will target Good Seed, so it will be discarded, and then I will convert Deafening Spirit to an evil character.
Oh, not my good seed. And now you got the defense for sure.
Yep. 7, 10.
That is unfortunate. Hmm. Well, I guess Matt, you did your job.
Got you some cards.
You got me a little bit of cards. All right, I'll turn this over. Artifact. I'll put this fortress down. Um, let's see. 9 cards. I'll put this guy here. I'll play Destructive Sin and place this in territory. If you use a good draw ability, I may draw one from bottom of the deck instead.
Uh-huh.
And then,
All of our,
uh,
like, if a placed orange card is in play stuff is going to trigger off of each other's cards. It's nice.
oh man, I'll play this one now. Now because I have a placed orange card, I can take an orange card from, right, from deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this doesn't get shuffled. It just gets discarded, huh?
Right.
Um, I'll you get this guy. Seems good. Discard that. And it's your turn.
Okie doke. Let's draw some cards. Aw. Man, that's an actual opportunity to use that star ability, but it doesn't do anything here.
Oh.
Alright. I guess I've got these ones, though. So let's do Flight into Egypt, and... yeah, let's just do Flight into Egypt. Protect good nativity cards from harm until end of turn. And let's put down an artifact. Sure, let's activate the cross. Turn off those dominants. And so I use a good draw
Ooh.
ability. I know. I'm no fun. You've got 6 cards in hand. I think it probably makes sense to just kinda yeah, we'll roll the dice on your hand, and I'm gonna go play Chamber from my deck. If I can find it, there it is. And he is protected from harm until end of turn.
Oh, bummer. Oh, and toss doesn't work like it used to, right?
Correct.
That's a bummer. Uh, well, I guess I will. Oh, I can't do Beelzebub play, huh? He's protected from harm. Oh, there is a regardless of protect thing, but I don't think I have it. I think I
I
left that
think
card out.
it's, well, I think it's the, yeah, it's the dual icon and multi-brigade cards one. So, doesn't really do much against my Angel of Warning. Who's my nice mono brigade hero.
See. Well, I guess I can have fun. I will negate a. Oh, that plays a set aside, huh? I can't negate chamber.
Correct.
But I can negate your guy that got chamber.
Has to be a good card in territory. So you
Oh,
can
in
negate your
territory.
Matthias.
Meek Matthias, you're negated. Oh wait, I can discard it. So does that work? Can it go to my hand that way?
um, no, I don't. Yeah, you can't take a card that's not or that you own.
Okay,
So.
man. All right. I guess I'll go to deck the exchange. I guess I'll go to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Similar play. And since I'm already in the deck, I guess I'll look for an enhancement. Um, so does harm protect me from? Hmm. I guess I'll take this enhancement.
Sure.
Okay. Ah, but you have initiative.
Um,
After.
I think because I'm protected, I do not have initiative.
Oh, well, if that's the case, can I? Do I have initiative? Can I play?
Um, let's see. Yeah, because I'm protected from harm, which means that. Well, actually, I should double check that. Okay. So,
Oh man,
harm only
I don't.
protects from abilities, kind of like early super version of protect from discard abilities, which doesn't protect from numbers on cards with discard abilities. So, you can still die by the numbers if you're protected from harm, which is interesting. So I think that means it's still mutual.
Yep.
And it would be my initiative. I guess I will. Oh no, that'd be dumb. Man. You've got 7 cards in hand.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to play Flight into Egypt to negate and reserve Evil Spawn.
Oh, boo. So, Suicidal Sign Stampede goes back.
Yep.
And he goes to reserve. And the cross is making things difficult for me.
Haha. No burial for you.
Let's see. That gives you 8, 6. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and discard Gato.
Wow. Going
Uh,
for it early.
I'll go with Possessing Spirit. It banned to a Gospel Little character.
Mm-hmm.
Now we won't do that other part. I'll just ban to your evil spawn. Since he's generic.
That's cheating.
And guess what? Search my deck. Oh wow, shuffle back to the top. Actually, what are my numbers before I do that?
You're a 6/7, so it would
It's
be
the same.
mutual again.
Oh no. Uh, Hmm. I wonder if you have a negate. Maybe I'll grab my own negate this time.
Fair enough.
All right. Like I said, very
Um,
interesting.
let's see. My question is, what are the odds that you have something other than that? So do I negate evil spawn? uh, hmm. All right, let's try this one. I will underdeck all evil characters in battle.
Hmm.
Which feels a little better now that you used your gates.
Yeah. Uh, I guess I'll go ahead and negate that card.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's enhancement, discard it. And I may convert this to a new character, and I will.
Yep. Okay, so now you are fairly big. 6, 8, 13. So, yeah, I'm losing.
Well, yeah, the attack is 8.
Yep,
Yeah, 7, 6, yeah, 8, 14.
14. Uh, yeah, I only count 13, but shouldn't make too much of a difference, I guess. Sure. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
you're right. My bad.
Other orange gospel cards and territories and evil into fortresses instead of secondary from good cards. Hmm. Man, it's annoying. Okay. I will play Wheat and Tears to bounce all evil characters.
Oh, bummer.
I'd really like to be able to draw, but
Oh, give it to me.
I cannot.
Oh, that guy goes to you.
So yeah, this guy goes to me. My Deafening Spirit comes back.
Well fought, sir.
Thank you, thank you. All right, then don't think there's anything else worth doing here, so I will pass the turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
20
Interesting.
minutes in and we got through the first round. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. So we can do reserve stuff now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your
Well, let's
restless
see.
spirit is a little more restless.
Um, I will put down. Oh, I had stars. I guess I have I done anything yet? That is true,
Nope,
right?
you're good. You can use them.
Uh, so Magi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, top deck. NT star card. Oh, it's just NT star card, huh?
Yep.
That's an NT star card.
That it is.
Oh,
Seems
wait.
good.
I need to shuffle first and then put them on top. Yeah. All right, and that's the only one. And I'll put Magi down and activate uh, gifts on them. And let's see, you may bounce the evil card in opponent's territory. You have none. If opponent plays dominant, you may take an NT artifact or good. Oh, but there's no dominance being played.
It would be cool if it just let you bounce an evil card in a territory so you could like bounce your Deafening Spirit again or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Um. And this is unfortunate, but I don't really have a lot going for me right now. I'll attack with Magi and
Mm-hmm.
take a star card deck. Hmm. Enunciation only negates in battle. Boo.
Trying to negate the cross.
Yes. It's ruining my life. Um, just a star card? Oh, that'd be a good star card.
You can take Beelzebub.
Yep. Now it sounds silly that I top decked him. Um, oh man, I guess enhancement wise, I've really kind of just relied on enunciation. Just not as good when you can't play any dominance. Um, I think either way though. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I probably shouldn't take forever.
Gotta start my 30-second timer.
Oh yeah, I probably should play more. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
Sure.
And feel all none. And I guess that's my rescue.
Okay. Um, negates cards except good nativity cards in battle. Hmm. He's a 3/3.
Yep, unfortunately.
Um,
Gosh, now I'm thinking maybe I should have just taken Beelzebub.
hmm. Man, kind of want to. Yeah. All right. Let's just do that, I guess. Kind of feels bad, but like I'm gonna block with Suicidal Swine Stampede. Discard him to add uh, Destroying Spirit to battle. I will equip Evil Armor from reserve and ban to a generic demon, which will be Evil Spawn. And I know you might negate it all anyway, but I'll go through it, I guess. I will take Orange Gospel Enhancement. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sin and Blasphemy.
Yeah, well, yeah, you guessed it. I'm gonna just play that.
Fair
Take a
enough.
good, dominant.
So that will go back to reserve, that'll go back to my hand, and this will go back to my deck. Shuffled.
Where you at, good dominant?
Grab
Oh,
Harvest Time to get your Humble, and then... Oh wait, no, I guess that still wouldn't go through the cross.
yeah, I wish. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm
4/7.
still dying. Yep. Yep. And unfortunately, I don't know why I was so eager to attack. Its numbers are poor. All right, I got 10 cards in hand. I will. Uh, hmm. Here to put my guys down. I'll put down Peter and we can like band all our dudes. Hmm. I guess I'll put this guy down.
All right.
I guess I'll do the ability too.
Seems good.
So I place this on a good card, so you're a guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I mate. Your turn.
Cool. Got a revealer, which that's handy. I guess I will reveal cards from the top of your deck until a lost soul is revealed.
Oh, that is handy. Oh,
Look.
there you go.
Didn't have to go too far. So yeah, play that, underdeck the rest. All right. Let's see. You're negating good cards, and that good card's controller's territory and set-aside area. That's
Yeah, no chambers for you.
highly inconvenient. Which, if only I had had one other angel in my hand to start, and I could have put an angel in there to negate possessing spirit. Alright, I think I will turn over the cross. I will activate Gifts of the Magi. So, what if I move my Angel of Warning to Chambers? Does the placed card still work in set-aside area?
I don't know.
Oh man. Either way, I think with Gifts of the Magi, it only protects from good cards, right? Yeah. I'll go ahead and bounce. Guess I'll bounce Destructive Sin.
I think I protect it with Restless Spirit.
It only protects from good cards. So with Gifts of the Magi, I can bounce Destructive Sin.
Boo. You don't want me to draw cards?
Well, I mean, I don't mind too much if you draw cards. I just want to be able to draw cards myself. So Possessing Spirit will still work in set-aside. Man, I was hoping that would be a nice little way to get around it. It'd be kind of fun.
It kind of makes sense because, like, you know, he's a territory class character. If he's outside of territory, it wouldn't work. But I guess what he's saying is that the ability is being placed on a character, and that doesn't mean it doesn't matter where that character is.
Right, so it's like once it's placed, it keeps going. Or like it's now a placed ability, not really a territory class character ability.
Right.
Which is weird. But I think it makes sense.
Yep.
So then what do I do?
You hit me with that second turn, Matthew.
I mean, if yours was still around, maybe I could ban to him, but...
No. It's too soon. Honestly, I only ever use them about one turn. I know so many people, they just like, it's like every turn they want to spam them.
Yeah,
Like, I
usually
mean,
like doesn't last quite as long. I'm just gonna play good Crowd's Choice and see if I've got something decent in my deck to go for here.
the ultimate utility card.
Yeah,
Thanks. Is it Kai that came up with that?
I think so. Yeah.
Kai and his son.
Yep.
Shout out Kai.
Um, that one's decent. So it's a decent option. Um,
And that would have been a good one for a GoC only promo.
Crowd's Choice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that'd been cool. Um,
but that's probably more like a national promo status.
yeah, yeah, possibly. It's yeah, pretty good, pretty versatile too, I guess, which is good for Nats promos.
I'm
Um,
ex I'm excited to get that clinging to power we just got for that tournament.
that's true. Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna go. Uh, feels kind of weird. Do I want to? I'm torn between drawing and dealing with your things that are stopping me from doing things. I feel like the answer is, for now at least, deal with the things. So let's go with the Expatriator.
Nice.
Seems good in this matchup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I will um, we'll rescue with the Expatriator. I will negate oh, I guess I have to do your Restless Spirit because it's protecting your Possessing Spirit. So I will negate your Restless Spirit, underdeck it, and I
Ooh.
will ban to a Gospel Angel, which will be the Heavenly Host, which, now that it's in battle, will trigger itself and make me a nice little Heavenly Host token.
Nice. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool token.
I know, right?
Whole art makes that like picture look even better.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't wait
I,
for official tokens.
ooh,
Gonna be pretty sweet.
and he's a 1/9 token. Oh
Yep.
yeah, you got the numbers on there. That's so cool. All right. Um,
And I'm a 2021 here in battle. Coming in hot.
okay. Well, does the deafening spirit does that negate still work if it's just straight a character?
Um, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um,
Which I think is why there's the weird wording of like if put in play or if played from a territory, so that when you block with it from territory, you can still negate a good card.
oh, should I trigger defiled, right? Because you put Heavenly Host in the battle?
Yep.
So
Right.
I'd draw
Yep.
one.
Because he came into play during battle. So yep, you two draw one.
Wait, that made all the difference in the world.
Can't tell if you're serious or not. I don't like it.
No, let's see. Well, if
Actually,
I
you
do,
might get to draw two because I think the Heavenly Host token would trigger it as well because it's just good card put it in play.
oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like it triggers each time.
right.
Okay.
So that's two triggers this turn.
Oh, right. We got to keep up with that.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I probably still should have just moved Angel of Warning over to Chamber. Well, I guess no, then it would make it harder to target Possessing Spirit because it would be set aside.
Well, this ability kind of seems silly to me, so I'm gonna just uh use them
Make some
and
tokens.
make some tokens. What is it? Just you may create 7 evil tokens, but they can only go on one character. Is that right?
Right. Yep.
Well, why not? Let's look at these cool tokens.
Yeah. And you were gonna use Goat with Horn.
I was just like, I don't know why I was looking for like just like a meat card, for my older set.
Right.
Just looking for a good image, and like when I organized Lackey, that was like the second card, and I was just like, what a goofy picture. This is definitely my card. So
Are
I'll
you
put it on.
replacing all of them on one of these guys?
Heavenly Host, I guess.
Okay. So he's
Those
now
are
at 2-4. That's me
Yep,
at 13-14.
but I still think that means I'm dying. Wait, if I put it on myself, do I give myself that boost? Oh, but I decrease myself.
Yes.
Oh,
Just
that
to
would
get rid
actually
of
be
all of
really
them.
cool. But he gets then you get all the defense, right? Because they're each a character.
No. Because the place
Oh,
cards wouldn't add
oh,
once they're placed, they don't add numbers.
okay. Well, do I have initiative?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Hmm. I guess we'll do Destructive Sin and try to withdraw. You guys?
Yes. So I have special initiative. I will play Sword of Light to negate that. I will not discard it.
Ooh. How many negates can you have? Let me negate that, and
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
guess
right.
that goes back to special initiative. My character before that happens? I guess it won't matter. Well, I guess
Um,
it does matter if you can negate it.
right, so yeah, so the negate would go first, then you would discard. I kind of forgot you had that. I suppose I should have just negated, or I should have discarded Sword of Light. um, okay, so the negate would go. Then I'm back in special initiative. I will decline special initiative. I will send Expatriator back to territory, and I'll send Heavenly Host to chamber. Oops.
Nice.
Oh no. Lost the chamber.
It's so ridiculous. All those cards. You can organize them like we can put them in like one
There we
pile.
go.
Like it's
There.
all 7 of them. I feel like it's just so messy.
I think the best plan here would just be to do this.
Times 7.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I'll put these back.
As exciting as it is to have all the tokens on the table.
No, it's cleaner this way.
Oh man, and then Destructive Sin gets placed anyway. Man. Well, that was not quite as exciting as I was hoping for, but I will go ahead and pass the turn.
I'll speak for yourself. I got a cool Wicked token play. Okay, so stars, none. Upkeep, none. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like I gave you your Destructive Sin back to use and then didn't even draw. Feels
No.
bad.
Golgotha. I get to look for a gospel character. Oh, my deck's already exposed. That's not good.
Oops.
Um,
DQ'd.
I'll take Thwarted Spirit.
Uh-huh.
And yes, so it goes to my hand. Okay.
Man, I'm glad I got that one when I did, because we're about halfway through though, the time.
Oh, bummer. I'll turn on Crown of Thorns and bounce your Heavenly Host token.
Aww.
I will play Spirit's Dove to take a good NT card from deck. I'll take this one
Mm-hmm.
and discard that. Um, hmm. That was actually maybe I should have got another card. In opponent's territories. Okay, that's good for me. I guess we'll make Mary meek and play Life in the Sun on her to bounce Matthias and draw
Finally
one.
gets bounced.
And let's see. This is probably the weakest Star Bethlehem play imaginable. So I
Gotta
have
do
one
what you gotta
Nativity
do.
Hero. One Nativity Hero, so one activation. So basically I can only draw one, right?
Yep.
If I choose to. Or just activate one star ability.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just do the D1. Oh man, it's a soul. Um
We
okay,
get
so we'll
to.
create a token. I have a harvest token.
Alright. And then I will trigger Gifts of the Magi. Grab a New Testament
Ooh.
artifact or good NT card from deck or reserve. Let's go to my deck. um.
She's meek, right? Meekified.
Yep. I'm gonna take Judas.
Nice. Um and I suppose I will do a rescue attempt with Mary. Meek Mary.
Meek Mary. And you've got 10 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? I will block with Judas. Restrict good dominance. I will ban to a demon, which will be destroying spirit.
Sense.
I will equip an orange weapon from reserve, which will be evil armor. Which definitely forgot to do that. Do the take part last time, but I guess it would have been negated anyway. So does the protection, and look at the top. I guess just one card of my deck, and take up to one and underdeck the rest. So reveal to owner top one. Sure, I'll take that. And then I will ban to a generic demon, which I believe is going to be. Oh, he's not generic. Oh man. Wanted to ban to your accumulator.
Oh.
Guess I'll just ban to my evil spawn.
Ooh.
And we'll go grab an orange enhancement from deck. Let's do deteriorating condition. And that's my block. What you got?
All right. Well, that's a lot of stuff you got. I'm gonna play Baptism of Jesus. And use on the hero. I'm going to negate your Judas Iscariot. And draw 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then you may take a clay card from reserve. Or banish an evil card.
Banish your possessing spirit.
Yeah. I can only banish Judas, right?
Yeah, you can banish something else.
Well, you had a card that was protecting demons from strength greater than toughness.
It's just demon from heroes with strength greater than demon's toughness, so it's only the equipped one. So
Oh, and Mary has way less.
right. Yep.
Okay. I think we'll go ahead and banish Judas.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play dominant. I think you know what's gonna happen here. So I'll play a good fortress from deck and a empty tomb hero. And then ban to John, who will reveal a good dominant. Crowd's choice. Draw 2. And it's just empty hero, right? Oh, human.
Yes. You do have to do all the drawing or the banding before you activate the abilities, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. We'll do Simeon.
Just so that you're not, banding to heroes that you drew with John or something like that.
Oh, you don't have hand advantage. So that was kind of lame. Oh well. Okay, so John, draw, Simeon. I can ban to an NT Prophet. Yeah, I'll do that. This John. And then, of course, Matthias to convert to me. Found him.
So you're bouncing him, tossing the next. And alright, so he gets bounced. And you're negating lost souls. Alright. Yep, that's gonna be good enough. I will give you the... Oh, I suppose actually I can... Oh yeah, no. You're negating lost souls, so I can't even underdeck my shut door. Feels bad.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's a plus.
I guess I'll give you the Galileans.
Okay. This guy goes back.
I don't like this one-to-one business. It's no good.
Been happening a lot. Okay. I have 9 cards in hand.
Man, I should have just skipped over Destroying Spirit and banded right to your accumulator.
Oh man. Would you have? Oh, she would be putting special initiative, right? Like right in that moment.
Right.
I'd have to. Yeah.
So you could have negated accumulator, but you would have had. Then you wouldn't have been able to negate Judas unless you had another negate, I guess. But.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been really bad. What did I put down? Oh, I put down a thief. Okay, I have 8. I'm good. Your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically just took the same offense I had in the other deck and just tried demons out instead
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I guess I will... Yeah, I might as well, I think, right? Maybe. Sure, let's top deck a Nativity hero from deck. Let's do Gabriel.
Mm.
He's been taking his time here.
The man.
Yep. Okay, how do we do things? Heroes are defeated by opponent. Let's put down Guardians from Glory. And put down Magnifying Multitude. Oh, I forgot to use Gifts of the Magi. That's sad. I think that's... Yeah, I think we just go into battle here. Actually, no. No. Alright, we can... yeah, let's play Star of Bethlehem. And I've got 3. So you bounced my Heavenly Host token. So sad. We're going to reveal that one and that one. So I'm going to discard your Crown of Thorns. Stone rolled away. Protect
That's a good one.
I know, right? I'm not playing empty tomb, so I was like, oh, this card isn't that great. And I was like, oh, that star ability is really nice with Star of Bethlehem, though. And then I'll protect good nativity cards from harm until end of turn, and I will... Oh crap, you still have the Destructive Sin.
I thought you were gonna say draw. I was gonna be like, yeah, you mean me.
I needed to bounce that first, I guess, with gifts. Alright, I guess, and your reserve is protected. Man. Alright, I guess I'm drawing 0 with Star of Bethlehem.
Ooh.
Those go to my discard, not my hand.
So that was a roundabout way of making Star of Bethlehem a destruction.
Yeah, that was sad. So I wanted to draw my Gabriel too. Okay, all right. Let's just be done with Gifts of the Magi then, since apparently I can't use it. I will rescue with the Expatriator. I will negate and underdeck your Destructive Sin. And I will ban to Magnifying Multitude and draw 2 and negate evil cards with toughness 8 or greater.
Ooh.
And Magnifying Multitude is protected from harm until end of turn. Ugh. In fairness, your Destructive Sin was kind of, you know, like hiding just in a big blob of cards you got over there. Maybe I should make the cards a little smaller. So
did Multitude come from hand?
No, that was in territory.
Okay. Oh, I still have to file, so nothing. Okay, no draw to file.
Right. Oh, you know what? Could have underdecked your Possessing Spirit, and then my Chamber of Angels would have turned on to negate your Destructive Sin. Oh well.
Let's see. I will block with this dude. Negate a good card in territory. I will do Guardians of Glory,
Mm-hmm.
and I will discard Deafening Spirit to take it. Yoink.
I'm gonna put it in chamber instead.
Oh, nice. You may exchange this card with Thief or Generic Demon from deck or territory. So let's go to the deck. I don't really remember what's there.
Oh, wait a second.
Um,
Thief is negated by Magnifying Multitude.
oh, my bad.
Waha.
So I don't do any of that. Bummer. Um, well, I guess mine is just.
Yep.
Uh, oh man, misplay. I forgot you turned the cross back on.
Yay.
All right.
No grapes in a way, my angels.
Well, the only thing I can do is attempt to discard myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where I guess I should have just put Guardians of Glory or from Glory in the battle. That
Oh.
uh I promise I play this game once in a while. I do okay sometimes.
It's there's so many new cards, like for me it's
Yeah.
hard.
Uh just like mm, there are a few things I could have done that turn differently, but that's all right. I think let's see. I don't think I need to do anything else this turn. I'll go ahead and pass.
Or is your reserve protected?
Nope.
Okay. Got love one another.
Boo.
Oh boy. That just says evil card.
Got a few decent
Um,
options.
I think this guy's probably the scariest.
Fair enough.
So do that. Oh, I'm about to put this enhancement in your hand. Um, I don't know what you're rocking in your hand.
And I hardly know what I'm rocking in my hand.
Oh, so that was a star. I will do my upkeep for Bethlehem Stable.
Yep.
And take a good nativity card. Let's see. Oh,
I think I forgot the lesson about the GoC Only tournament of how Bethlehem Stable belongs in every GoC Only deck.
hmm. Oh, yeah, I don't know. A lot of people put Herod's Temple in. Bethlehem Stable is always my go-to.
Hmm. Herod's Temple, I think, goes in every deck other than specifically Angels and Demons.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really found it worth it. I mean, I like the play where you toss like if it's 1-to-1 and you toss all the enhancements. That's a really sweet play.
Right.
But just a lot of times like people they're like they think all their characters in territory are protected, but it's gospel, and there's a couple characters that are like not.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I guess generally it's pretty good.
Just with like all the choose the blocker and authority of Christ
That's
and stuff
true.
like that, it's probably
What else can you do to protect that? Yeah, that's true.
right.
Oh, board wipes. So I don't know if you saw, I got Lost Child Found.
Yep.
Um, I will play Lost Child Found to,
What?
yeah, I know, crazy. Bounce Matthias, uh, Mary, and it just says card, right?
Yep.
Um,
So I guess that's a way around the cross.
yeah. Oh, oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Oops.
You're just telling me that so you can use burial.
Yep, that's you got me.
Um,
Bounce it, bounce it.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to bounce your guy so it doesn't have the armor on him anymore,
Mm,
or just bounce the armor. I don't even have to bounce the guy. Uh, Honestly, though, I think bouncing cross will be more beneficial for me in the
fair
end.
enough.
Now I'm sad you like pointed it out.
It was
It should
all.
have been my it
It
should
was,
have been my idea.
it's all right. It was all a trap.
It feels like it.
I'm gonna
It
play
feels like a
my
trap.
falling away now.
Um, yeah. Oh man, it's so good not to be scared of that card anymore.
Falling away can't hurt you anymore.
Let's see, number of cards in my hand. I guess I'll put down Joseph. And unfortunately, I didn't get him off a ability.
Uh, well,
Yeah,
I mean, hitting my heroes wouldn't really help you too much, I don't think.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Possessing Spirit is on right now, so it is negating my chamber. So I guess it would have done something. I forgot about that last turn, but I guess it didn't end up mattering.
Yeah, I was just hoping you were gonna attack with Angel Warning, so I can just auto block with Beelzebub and call it a day.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, Angel of Warning's probably not going into battle much for the rest of the game here.
I
I
think
guess
I
unless
will
Afflicting Spirit has something to say about it. But
play that and grab.
I think the cross is still active for the rest of the phase.
Oh, okay.
Since it,
Um,
yeah, because the one card, Lost Child Found, yeah, it doesn't negate.
oh, well, bummer. I guess I'll go in with John then.
Hmm. You've got 6 cards in hand?
Yes. And since it's battle, I'll go ahead and play that and grab.
Playing it as good, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Negating my shut door again.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Okay.
Really, I just wanted to keep your guy out. Paralyzed.
Took the child is born. um, what do I do about that? He's a 7/8. Yeah, guess I'll just block with the thief. And I will negate John in your territory.
Aw.
And I will not discard to take it, but we'll go swap for a demon in my deck, which will be Wandering Spirit. And I will reveal bottom card of deck, which is Expelled from Heaven. It's kind of funny. Card that underdecks a demon. Send to bottom of deck, and then I will ban to a generic demon, which will be your Afflicting Spirit. And I will exchange John with John.
Ooh. And a real good dominant command. Oh, but
He's
that's
negated.
only good. 9/8, so it's your initiative.
Okay.
I think though, was John negated?
Yeah, John
John
was
the
negated by
Forerunner?
the thief. Or
John the Forerunner.
no, he was not.
Okay. I think I'm gonna play dominant. We'll do. Oh, I can't do Wandering Spirit, right? Because he instead scrapes Seraph.
Correct.
Okay, so we'll do Afflicting Spirit, my own. Sad. But I guess it's more than fair. I got yours.
Yep.
And we'll shuffle these guys. And then John the Forerunner, the only reason why I asked is because I was wondering if he's still paralyzing, destroying spirit.
Yes.
Okay. Seems good. I guess I'll go in with Mary. And I might negate and reserve any card in territory. Oh, neutral? Oh, that's another way to get around cross. I didn't think about that. Wow.
No.
I guess I'll just choose.
Well, she's meek, right?
No, I bounced her with Lost Child.
Oh, okay.
Hermit in the cross. So yeah, I guess I'll reserve him. I mean, I guess you can't play him if he's it won't even matter. And the evil armor go with it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then may take a star card from reserve. We'll take guess I'll take the Ascension. And I think I will convert her to meek.
Okay.
Do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Okay. So this would be meek, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I will block then with Evil Spawn. Take an Orange Gospel Enhancement from deck. I mean, guess this is as good a time as any to grab that one. As your initiative.
Oh. I guess I'll go ahead and do Ascension. Yep, CBN on a meek hero. And it's any number of NT heroes, so I'll ban your Guardian. I'll ban the Spade Rager, Magpie Multitude. We'll do, yep, I have fan advantage. Oh, maybe I'll do him first. Well, I'll have hand advantage. I don't really need to do Peter. John's already been in battle, so he can't come back in. Joseph's abilities, not really relevant. So we'll just leave it to these four guys.
Alright.
So Simeon, under deck, an evil card from hand.
Let's do... I guess I will underdeck two possessed.
Okay. Hmm. I meant to put Matthias in here, but I guess I'll have Guardians banned to him. Nah, I don't want you to use that card in Special Initiative. So I guess I'll leave that him to the side. I can ban to your Angel Warning though, right? And look at your hand.
Yeah, the ban abilities would have to go after.
So we'll do negate an opponent's evil card in play. So we'll do your evil spawn.
Mm-hmm.
CBI, nice. Then Magnifying Multitude, I'll draw two.
Are you choosing to underdeck it or just negate it?
Oh. CBI underdeck? So I'd win the
Seems
battle?
good.
That does seem good. Yeah, we'll underdeck him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll draw two, and I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good enough. Using my offense against me, how dare you?
Wonderful offense. I actually was thinking about playing Angels for this deck, and I'm glad I didn't because it would be a mirror match. But I am curious about playing Silver next.
Yeah, it seems pretty solid, especially against demons.
I will put this guy back down, and my turn.
Okay. I don't know if that's worth using or not. Maybe. Sure, whatever. I'll use Strong Demon to underdeck an evil card from reserve, which will be Destroying Spirit. Let's go back to hand with him. Let's... put that down. Put that down. What do I want right now?
Can I can I play down?
Sure.
Uh, sounds really bad, but I'm gonna underdeck my soul.
Uh-huh. That seems good.
Where are we at with time?
We have about 10 minutes left. So I think, now that burial's off the table. Oh, is there a way for me to do that still, though? Man. This possessing spirit is kind
of good.
it's making things difficult, that's for sure. Alright, I think I will go with Gabriel. I will negate Restless Spirit. I'll ban
Okay.
to the Expatriator. I will negate an Underdeck Possessing Spirit. Then I will ban
Nice.
to Magnifying Multitude and draw 2. And yeah, we got there.
Oh, wow. All right. Oh, you got one. Okay.
I had at least a couple outs, and that was one of them. And I'm negating evil cards with toughness 9 or greater.
9 or greater. Okay. Hmm. None of those guys can be negated. Well, I guess Magpine Multitude can be. Um, well, oh, Sordid Spirits on territory.
Yes.
Oh, man, I thought it was battle.
No, it was
Oh,
initially battle, but they decided to change that to make it not an auto block with Beelzebub.
oh, well, that makes sense. That's the whole reason why I threw him in the deck, because I thought I could do that.
I mean, it's still
Gotta
pretty
read.
good.
Yeah. Uh, hmm.
Did I not activate any of my artifacts? No, I did not. Okay.
You're negating the Restless Spirit with somebody, right?
With Gabriel, yep.
Oh, that's again negate. So good luck getting around that.
Yep.
Um,
And I guess now it's also being negated by Chamber.
so that is
Finally.
magnifying multitude is what? Oh, oh, nice. Okay. Oh, in territories. Um, and I'm sorry, magnifying multitude is 9 and above.
Yes.
I guess we'll go with Sordid Spirit. We'll place on a good card. We'll place it on this guy.
Hmm.
Um,
Um,
choosing
I
whether
just
you want
thought
to go
about
to chamber.
this. Once you place Sorted Spirit, would it be negated by Chamber? No, because the
Uh,
ongoing part of Chamber is just prevented and it's already activated. Alright, we're good. Yep.
um, and then so add a Gospel Demon from deck.
Mm-hmm. Please fail to find, please fail to find.
We'll do that guy.
Seems reasonable.
May bounce a character in a territory. Um, I actually didn't end up using Matthias, so I could bounce Mary if I feel like it. I guess I will.
There you go.
All right.
Your initiative.
Well, all I got is this.
That's all you got.
That's all I got. Interval Valley may take Gospel Demon from reserve, and thanks to you, I have one. Oh wait,
Did I put one to your reserve?
yeah, yeah, you put Evil Spawn, but now I'm wondering if I should grab somebody else. I didn't realize I had another guy in here.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Um, grab this guy. This may take band, so I'll put him. Uh, oh, my hand. That's right. There's nothing left. May take an orange card. Oh, I just choose all of them, right? Yeah. Well, this guy's negated. I'll leave him be. He's only 2-1. I don't know if that'll make the difference. Oh,
Not gonna make it like the big angels versus demons battle. Come on.
yeah. Uh, well, this goes Rive, and I need to have one more blocker left. Okay. So we'll just do that. May take an orange card with placeability from discard pile. I think I have that somewhere. Does placeability like count as like it checks for a place?
No.
Not no driven by spirits.
Correct.
So this guy's placeability, right?
Yeah, that he does.
So I'll take that guy. Um, and then we'll go to Beelzebub. May banish a placed orange card on a hero to discard that hero. I guess we'll go ahead and do that.
Sure.
We'll banish.
I'll put him in chamber.
Oh, nice. May ban to a demon. I'll ban to Afflicting Spirit. And exchange a hero.
Yeah.
Well,
Not quite as good as the ones that choose a hero.
yeah, bummer. Well, you said that goes. Oh, well, accumulator doesn't have abilities, so a hero. So we'll go ahead and, I guess, reduce some numbers. Yeah, we'll do magnifying multitude, and we'll switch it out for angel.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There is it.
I don't think anything's negating my heroes, right?
No.
So use Angel of Warning to play a site from my deck. Which will be... Let's see, site or good fortress, yeah. Alright. I'll play Golgotha and go grab a gospel character. Let's do my own Sordid Spirit.
Nice.
Alright. Time for some math. I'll add up my side while you add up your side. And we just hit time, so I think we'll have one more round. Or, I mean, yeah, wouldn't necessarily make sense to stop here, but I don't know. I guess that's kind of up to us, right?
Yeah.
I suppose it kind of depends on the outcome of this battle, whether or not that's advantageous for you or not. But I think, I mean, normally they would, if we were in the middle of a battle when the time was called, then it probably, or usually they would do one more round, but what do you think?
I'm fine with one more round.
Okay.
Give you a chance.
A chance to not necessarily tie.
Yeah.
If I am able to win this battle.
So 11 plus 11 is 22 plus 6, 27 plus another 6. 33 plus 10, 43. 43 attack. 23 defense plus 8, 31, 0, 2, 33. So 40. 43, 40.
43, 40 to my 2026.
I think you got initiative.
It appears that way. I mean, I feel like I kind of gotta go for it, right? So, let's do the Annunciation.
Oh no.
I will take a good dominant from my deck,
Uh,
which
so
I think will be this one.
Snaring Spirit took Afflicting Spirit and put him in a battle, so now Afflicting Spirit's gone.
Um, no, I think it stays because it was banded into battle with Beelzebub, so it moved locations after.
Hmm.
But the
Okay.
exchange would be undone.
Yep.
The sight stays because Angel of Warning is a nativity card. The draw stays with Magnifying Multitude. I guess Mary comes back down. This Prince of this World is negated.
Oh, yep. I forgot about him.
And I think that's everything. So now that adds 1, 4, so it puts me at, gotta know where the numbers go. 21, 30 plus 8, 8, so 29, 38 is where I'm at now.
Okay.
And
I think my number stayed the same.
yep, probably. So I think that means I need to play that one.
Oh.
And let's go grab an empty tomb hero from deck. Grab this guy. And I figured you'd have a few humans for me to ban too, so that's
Hmm.
fortunate.
Just a few.
Let's see. I guess he's nativity, so he'll actually work. He cannot be negated, so why not? And he also is nativity. And so then Simeon will ban to, or I guess I do the not banding first. I'll convert Peter to Meek and fail to find, and band to Matthias, who's negated, and then Simeon will ban to Mary. And I think it's now your initiative. Could be wrong, but
No, yeah, probably.
the angels are
Uh,
enlisting the humans to fight the demons.
and the Resurrection is a good card.
Yep.
You know, I was really
Oh.
sad you brought in John.
Oh, really? Did you have a...
I was
Wait.
gonna play Harvest Time to
Oh.
get you an undesirable. So,
Nice. Well, I guess I had
uh,
Resurrection Revealer too, so then
oh
would have negated
yeah,
that way as well. So
I
I
keep
shouldn't have
forgetting.
banded in John, so that you would have
Oh,
done it anyway.
just play. All right. Well, you got a token.
Yay. Yeah, I
See?
think one more round is definitely in order here. um, can't end it this way. Let's see. I guess I will put down Wandering Spirit, and I will pass the turn.
Oh, speaking of,
There it is. You know, oh yeah, I guess he would have been negated. Okay, yeah.
oh, the mitigator, right? Okay.
Yep. Finally.
Uh,
I'm finally the
so
one negating stuff. Feels good.
I will do 1 star. I will discard a good card from your reserve.
Boo. I was kind of hoping that we'd go a little faster and Angel Party would get some rescues.
Hey, you got 28 cards left. I'm almost.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
it's only if my deck is empty?
yep. Yeah, Angel Party is
Oh,
not symmetrical like the cross.
that's
So
pretty cool.
it's a better like punish for speed decks, I guess, and you don't have to necessarily speed through yourself. Unfortunately, I don't think that counts as harm since it comes from reserve, so I can't put it in chamber.
Bummer. Oh, okay. Um, that's that star, and then Bethlehem Stable. We'll grab a nativity. Good nativity card. We'll grab Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for that. So, what should we do? Um, hmm. Number of cards in hand. Be really cool to restrict Wandering Spirit somehow. Uh, I guess I maybe can try. Um, oh, two possessed does nothing.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah, because it's only human heroes. I can't target your
Tee.
heroes.
You can target your own.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
You get the trigger for placed orange cards at least, you
Beelzebub is dead anyway.
know.
Uh, okay. Let's see. You meekified my Peter, right?
Yep. I wish I could have done your Matthias too, but it's not a nativity card.
You know what? This probably seems bad, but why not? We'll do Destructive Sin. And, uh,
It's negated by chamber.
oh, so does nothing?
Um,
Fizzles and discards.
yes.
Okay. Um, and we'll play Harvest Time for one.
Seems reasonable.
Uh, oh, how fun. Combo play. That that lame two possessed I don't need.
Well, it's negated by Resurrection Revealer.
Ah! Oh well.
See, like I said, it feels good to be the one negating stuff now.
So I looked at your deck, right?
Yep.
I'm pulling out. Oh,
Oh.
ooh, salty. Let me just ruin my own life right quick. Oh, but is it all cards or just mine? Oh, it's only mine.
For oh yeah,
Oh,
Resurrection Revealer only negates yours.
oh, but I don't really have any more place cards. Maybe I should do it. Just make your life harder next turn.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're playing with salty.
It's not
With
quite.
demons, it's kind of harder.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I figure it's probably worth it to shut down my opponent's offense a little more.
Okay. Discard that. Oh, it's strength exergrator. Okay. Well, since you said 2 possess does nothing, it is doing nothing. All right. I'm sure you have people in your hand, but we can do, let's see. Can I get a band in? Oh yeah, Gabriel. Um, I guess we'll do Gabriel, and he'll negate an evil card. The only one is Restless Spirit, so we'll do that one. Uh, I guess I Monarch Spirits to the end. I'll ban to Simeon, and I'll ban to John.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 cards in hand.
My Wandering Spirit is paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Ooh, and Restless Spirit is also paralyzed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all evil characters. Yeah, right.
Okay. And you have 5, 9, 16 offense and 25 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get that recorded here. Oops. 16, 25. There we go. Okay. Let's do... you're all out of dominance, right? Right? Played Star, you played
so.
Resurrection, you played Grapes.
You could look at my discard pile.
Yeah. Alright, so this is happening at some point for sure. So let's block with the Sordid Spirit. I will place it on Bethlehem Stable. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then I will add a demon from my deck. And I will... I think I'll just go with Evil Spawn. And then I will... Man, where's a Priest King of Tyrus when you needed it? That would have been a nice card to add.
Oh, yeah. Good old fight by the numbers.
Yep. Alright, let's just take 2 Possessed and see if that does anything. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. For your search, I'm gonna bounce Sordid Spirit with Joseph of Arimathea.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
He does
you
a
got
thing.
2. He does actually did 2 searches. You did Sordids and Evil Spawn. I think I'll bounce. Did you use Matthias?
No. I mean, yes, but I didn't convert him to Meek, so he's not Meek.
So the only other people who are meek are Simon, Peter, and Mary. Is that right?
Yep.
I think I'll bounce Mary to my hand.
Okay.
So your initiative.
Alright, let's do 2 Possessed. And we'll make 2 of these guys. And I will do Um, guess we'll just do the guys in battle. Simeon and John.
This is a human. You can choose two.
Place each of those tokens on a human hero.
Oh, each of those, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Bummer.
You know what? I know what one of the cards in your hand is, and I think that actually this works the way that I think it does. So yeah, let's play House Divided. Negate and discard all dual icon and multi-brigade cards.
Oh. Okay.
So you have special initiative.
Special? Oh, Gabriel's getting discarded.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, they're all getting discarded because they're all multi-brigade people.
Yep.
That is a shame that Child is Born is not CVN.
Yeah,
That is sad.
I was like,
Sad
oh man,
news.
how do I get around that interrupt? And then I was like, wait a second, House Divided negates the Child is Born. Okay.
You know, and I didn't put that card in here because I was like, you know what, I don't know how good it's going to be if it only targets multi-brigade cards, but, you know, there's a lot of those now.
Yeah, well, I mean, with your offense, yeah, I probably wouldn't have risked it, but with pretty much playing mono silver, it's pretty good.
I think since they're all Nativity, I can reserve them all with Bethlehem Stable, right?
Uh, all the ones in battle, yeah, I believe so. Yep.
I'll do that.
Okay, and I will send my Gabriel to Chamber. Guess that was pointless doing those guys.
That's sad for me.
Golgotha gets discarded. And most of your heroes. I guess I should have put one on Joseph. At least you bounced your Mary, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, what are you doing?
All your guys in territory get discarded, too. Except for Joseph.
Oh. Dang.
Which, I mean, I guess it's the last turn, so that probably helps you more than it hurts you, so that I can't bandy your dudes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, kind of feels good now, at least knowing that you have only 2 cards in territory and knowing what the 2 of the 3 cards in your hand are. And there Golgotha goes as well.
Oh, I guess that is a multi-brigade card, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, I'm done.
All right. Hey, there's my undesirables.
And salty.
Your reserve is protected.
Just in time for me.
Okay, so Gabriel, he's coming back. Guardians is coming back. We're finally getting the whole band together here. Alright, let's go with Guardians. Protect lost souls from evil cards. Band to a gospel hero, which will be Gabriel to negate my evil spawn. Expatriator to negate an underdeck restless spirit.
Boo.
And
man,
finally,
they really are tough against demons.
Yeah, I know, right? And Legion of Angels to protect from lone evil characters and draw 3.
Nice. Uh, yep, I'll give you undesirables.
Nice.
You can't rescue your next turn.
Oh no. Oh man, that was fun. I mean, like,
Yeah, there's
uh,
a lot of abilities tangling up. It kind of makes it really interesting.
right. Yeah, and I'm glad that I mean, I feel like in the GOC only tournament, like our offenses were pretty similar, but you were definitely leaned heavily or more heavily into the disciple stuff, which I
Hmm.
don't know, overall is maybe like it it might be the best GOC only offense. I mean, it's it's definitely pretty tough to stop the add to battle with Matthias and the toss, and there's so many ways to band him in.
Yeah,
Um,
I uh I got that Joseph of Arimathea from you. I normally was running Simon, but then I realized Joseph was a empty tomb hero. I was like, oh my gosh, that makes it even better. You can like throw him in, maybe change out the evil character or
oh
whatever.
sure, yeah, oh yeah. So if you already have John and Matthias,
Yeah.
then you could play it pre-battle, or I think Joseph's ability would have to resolve last though, because he adds a character to battle
Oh, okay.
when you band them all in. Yeah, otherwise that'd be pretty sweet. You just that would be like back to the like hidden treasures on or like Elijah hidden treasures to abandon a Himelech thing.
Yeah.
Uh, good times.
Were they?
Well, for some people, I guess the people who were playing it. But I guess those games were probably not as fun as the one that we just played, which, despite not being very, you know, not having the satisfying ending of getting or somebody getting to five, I feel like it's still pretty good.
Yeah, no. It was really cool to see a lot of these new cards play out.
Yeah,
Uh,
I suppose with timing out too, that probably still keeps you in the running for top cut.
yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, oh, at least I got a point.
Yeah, because let's see, what's your record so far?
I am not sure. I have a lot of timeouts,
Ah,
but I haven't lost until now.
okay. So you should be up there then.
Yeah, because him dropped out, so I had a 5-0 from him. So that's probably why I shot up to the top.
Oh, sure. Gotcha.
Um, Kilo Zeta Gaming. What was that game? Where do we do the reports? Oh, the same channel.
Let's see. Yeah, so you won 3-2 on that one. And then, yeah, you beat Bingaling 5-4.
Oh,
But
that's right. That game did end. Okay.
so you've got two full wins and a timeout win, and now a timeout loss, so 9 points. So yeah, you should. I would say it's pretty reasonable to expect that you'll be in the top four.
You know, and I'm secretly glad too that you asked me to play GOC only because I get to save my secret weapon deck.
Ooh.
No one gets to see it on video.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if we happen to play each other in Top Cut, then
Yeah.
then
Well, I was gonna use it against Rob. I had a game against him, but the hurricane knocked out my internet and we couldn't match up for another day.
oh, really? Dang, I didn't
Yeah.
realize
So
it reached that far up to you.
yeah, it the the eye of the storm actually came like almost right for us, but as far inland as it went, it wasn't like a hurricane anymore. It was like a tropical storm. So we had a lot of wind and rain.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Huh.
some people around here lost power for a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Well, I'm excited to see what the secret weapon is.
It's nothing special. It's just I found a unique band. I think that not a lot of people are on right now.
Ah, nice. And now that I drew my salty and got to draw some cards, I found my destructive sin and my hate the light. What would you have done against hate the light, man? That would have been tough for you. I guess you just
Oh,
keep the heroes that you bounce into your hand, but like
mm.
it's hard to get, uh, John and Matthias in there.
Yeah, I had that in reserve. I like that as a card to play off this guy
Oh, sure, yeah,
because it's you get the underdeck all heroes, so you just automatically start off with special initiative. You maybe got some negates, but
right. Well, if you've got that, then I feel like you got to be running here at Temple.
ooh,
Then you protect your heroes.
yeah, that is good.
But hmm, I don't know. I think demons are maybe able to give Herods a run for their money for best GOC only defense.
I have to respectfully disagree.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think Herods are that good.
Oh, you don't
At
think
least
Herods are that good?
no, every Herod game I've played so far, it hadn't been much of a challenge. I mean, not as hard as I've seen Sadducees be.
Hmm.
I guess, well, for GOC only, since everybody's running Harvest Time, it's not so bad. Or Sadducees got a little bit downgraded. But then again, it's easier to run Burial
Right.
and have Meek Souls. I like that I did 6 Meek Souls and Undesirables, so, Burial can potentially, underdeck all of them if they use a Dominant, or I've already given them Undesirables, so
Yeah.
not worried. But, I don't know. I think Sadducees honestly are better.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, like, yeah, Annis is pretty hard to get around if you're able to like get it to the point where you're only getting a few lost souls out at a time, and so
Mm.
Annis can just keep on blocking and underdecking.
And a lot of
Uh,
people are like CBN on Meek Souls, or just kind of have really strong abilities because there's Meek Souls in play.
right.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. Emphatic Incriminators is actually good. Sorry, Jeremy.
I hear his star ability is decent.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dig on yourself.
Feels bad.
I
Uh,
actually had a really cool star interaction in that tournament. I got to discard an evil card, or I got to discard a good card out of reserve, and it was his Grapes of Wrath that I reserved. And then I had, what is it, Seripitous Schemes?
oh yeah, surreptitious scheme. Yep.
So draw off all good dominants into all discard piles. And he played 2 good dominants and then that grapes, and then I had 2 good dominants. So I drew 5 off a star with Seripitous Scheme on an opening draw.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was awesome. Well,
Nice.
not the opening draw, but my draw 3.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but,
Yeah. I drew Star of Bethlehem on my opening 3, and I was like, oh, I don't have any nativity heroes out yet.
that's why I was so mad at myself for the Magi play. I was like, oh, I'm going to lose my only nativity hero.
Oh
And then
right.
that draw 1 I got off Star of Bethlehem actually turned into Crowd's Choice,
Nice.
which is pretty great because that actually got me the rescue that turn. Like,
Right. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, he's playing uh playing Star of Bethlehem, which I don't know if you realized that it would trigger my Gifts of the Magi, but I was like, oh, that kind of worked out. He got one random card, and I got, one selected good NT card. Like,
I actually, yeah, I completely forgot you had gifts. When you said you triggered it, I was like, oh, that was dumb.
yeah.
One random draw on one is not worth you getting to select what you need.
Well, I mean, apparently it seems like it was.
Yeah,
Although
well,
I guess it let me get to Judas, which you know, made you have to spend some extra resources.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm still upset that I missed the Gifts of the Magi to bounce your Destructive Sin so that I could get the draw on Star of Bethlehem. I was like, come on.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, guess I'll go ahead and report the score here, and we'll catch you later.
Okay. Later, dude. Thanks for the game.
Yeah, absolutely.